Hi everyone, Davi here from at We Light Beans and at figure.8.energy on Instagram, and I'm here to bring you an inner child healing meditation. This is a meditation that I'm posting on here for some beautiful beings that I met at a festival. They're having an honoring your inner child celebration today, and originally I was going to be there and hoping to offer this to them, but the divine had it that I couldn't make it, so this is my way of still offering it to you guys and offering it to a wider range of folks as well. And so I'm going to speak a little bit, and if you want to just skip to the meditation, go ahead and skip to the meditation. This is something that you can come back to anytime. And for now, I want to start out with a little story of what I've been experiencing. Okay, so this rising, I wake up and I'm expressing milk, right? It takes me 45 minutes to express milk, and by the time that I am done with it, I go to walk to the kitchen and I spill it everywhere. And I also spilled the breast milk last night as well, and I was just feeling like, oh my goodness, like my baby needs this milk, right? And I started to feel sadness, and then right when I was about to allow myself to cry over spilled milk, my 3-year-old wakes up and he's like, "Mom, come back to bed." He opens the door and he's like, "Come, sleep." And so I'm like, okay, don't cry over spilt milk, get back in bed, start the process over again. And the spiritual meaning of even spilling milk and the phrase of "don't cry over spilt milk" is a mantra for mothers, a mantra that allows and reminds us that yes, it did take a lot of energy to do this, but that is in the past, okay? Just move forward with it, because you can make more. And it's actually a really good thing that I spilled the milk, because the energy I was putting into the milk was not good. Like, it was sad. It was sad energy. And having a child there who has no idea what I'm going through, just like intuitively woke up and was like, "Mama, come back to bed." And because we're doing this inner child guidance, I was just thinking how divine that Source showed up through my 3-year-old at this moment to come and wind me back, because as children, they are really intuitive, and as a child, you were really intuitive, and maybe you weren't able to have that part of you acknowledged enough. And there's all sorts of reasons to go back and visit our inner child, and a lot of the ways that we show up now is because of unconscious wounding that we have. And the topic that we're going to address when we're going back to visit our inner child today is wants versus needs. And yes, this is a common thing. We are constantly told that separate the wants from the needs, right? Because your needs are your necessities and the wants are just something extra that you want, and we're taught not to desire things. But guess what, darling? The whole human existence, it's kind of fueled by desire. What do we want? What do we put our energy towards? What do we go after? But it's hard to go after those wants if we don't have our needs, right? So that's why we're taught that our needs are first. But when we go into this child self, and when we address this part of our being, we're going to tell our inner child and give our inner child everything it needs. Everything it needs, so that we can focus on what it wants, because that is so important. So yes, my baby needs breast milk, but I want my baby to have breast milk with positive, loving energy into it. And so my child reminded me to come back to bed and start the process again so I can be intentional. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get back into bed, okay? We're going to get back into bed, we're going to close our eyes, and we are going to fill our childhood with intention, that child self that needs addressing. And so as I guide you through this, there's going to be a portion where it's just you and your childlike self, and you're gonna have your moment. It's gonna be a very sacred, personal moment, and I'm just gonna dance some melodies around it. You feel into it, really connect with yourself, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and start the process. So first, gratitude. Thank you so much for being here, for showing up for yourself, for showing up for your child self, for showing up for the children in the world today, for bringing forward lots of intention, and for doing the work, because it is a lot. It is so much. Okay. And thank you to our ancestors, angels, and spirit guides for being here with us today, for guiding us through the healings that we feel called to partake in, for helping us sort through which aspects of our being need attention right now, and for guiding us on the right things to say and the right things to do when we're in this guidance. And thank you for casting protection over the space wherever you are in this quantum world, in the physical, whatever beings you're with. There's a force field around you right now. Your ancestors, angels, and spirit guides are standing there with you, and they're going to guide you through this process, and they're going to create this safe space for you. And mine are here as well. Thank you. Okay, starting with grounding ourselves, breathing in deeply through our nose, exhaling through our mouth. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. One more time, making sure you're filling your lungs, and when you exhale, you're compressing your stomach and allowing all of it to go. And as you're breathing, find your rhythm. Ground yourself. Feel the roots from your root chakra embedding you into the earth. It's spreading out, it's attaching to more things, it's connecting with the other roots around you. It's really grounding you firm into this space so that our physical bodies have a safe space to be rooted in, and our spiritual bodies are able to go and do the work. Okay, so finding the breath that you need. Okay. I want you to visualize the dark space. It's empty. There's nothing there. Nothing there in this moment. It's just empty. It's safe. And then off in the distance we see a light. It's like a spotlight. It's shining down. And there's a being there. It's you. It's one aspect of you. It's one particular age. And you see yourself, and you see yourself in need of something, wanting something. So just slowly approach and observe. Observe what you're feeling. Observe what you're seeing. Observe what you're wanting. Acknowledge what you're needing. Stay in this moment of observation. begin to approach yourself. And approach yourself in a way where that part of you can feel safe and seen. And I want you to take the next moments and communicate with your child self. Give them energetically everything that need. Set the foundation. One need that's coming up right now is love. Some people say like, oh, that's a want. No, it's a need. We need to feel connection. And sometimes we don't feel seen, and so we don't have that connection. We don't feel the love from the beings that are around us. And so just go ahead and give yourself love. You can hug yourself. You can offer some words. We're gonna go ahead and focus on the need, and you're spending this time with need, okay? Now that you're sitting with each other and all of the needs are met, we're gonna go into our wants. What is it that your child self wants? Anything that it wants that's light, intentioned, source aligned. What is it? And then offer it to them in a sense of energy. Even if it's something that they want for the future, swirl that energy around them in a vortex, putting it into their vortex so that they know that this that is being implanted right now is going to happen. You can have what you want. It's already in your vortex. The work is happening right now. The rest we leave up to the divine to allow it to work in the different ways that it is, to rearrange the world around us to make sure that these wants can happen. This is the very onset of manifestation right now. We're swirling this vortex around. We're giving them what they want. And we're letting them know that they can trust that it's going to happen because your future self is here now, and you're telling them that it is going to happen. We're offering them that reassurance, okay? So just sit in this vortex, feel the momentum, and spin it around, Releasing any negative thought forms, patterns, beliefs that maybe they're preventing you from feeling like you deserve what you want, preventing you from believing that you can have what you want, preventing anything that's preventing. Let's removing these blockages right now. They're flying away, they're spurring out, they're dissipating, they're transmuting into a beautiful energy that's going into your vortex right now. It's reassuring you that you can have what it is that you want, and it's beautiful and it's divine and it's on its way to you right now. And feeling the peace and the ease and the gratitude and the warmth through your body. Slowly and gently in your own time, allow for your farewells between you and your child self. Let them know that you'll see them again. Give them a hug, give them that reassurance, leave them with the feelings of bliss and the knowing that everything is possible, and the feelings that they can trust and really trust, and when they trust, that's how things happen. Allow them to put their faith into the divine and allow yourself to slowly dissolve from that space, getting further away from the light, it's darkness, sitting with ourselves for a moment in our grown bodies, whatever growth stage we are at right now, coming back to that, keeping our eyes closed and staying it for this final frequency transmission. Whenever you're ready, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, shake your body, come back into the present and thank yourself. And sit in trust, sit in faith, and sit in gratitude.